Sweet. Cheers. Morning TikTok, morning YouTube. Let's look at what we got. Bitcoin. Mooning, of course, obviously. Right at 100K. What are we at here, actually? Fall short. Yeah. I suspect there's a really good chance it falls short, and then we'll do our pullback that I've been expecting for a while. I got out of my crypto right around here, these highs, right? I'm holding only an altcoin called Coons right now. Let's look at the NASDAQ, MNQ. Actually, I'll go here and I'll use the actual contract. It's been flat since I woke up. Yeah, that's what I thought. I woke up a few hours ago, but we'll see here. What is it doing? 6 a.m. Yeah, I thought it would kind of do nothing. So the reason why it's doing nothing right now in pre-market, I'll show you. So the 4 hour is bearish. We're retesting this level right here. Right. But then the 2 hour closed strong right back within this range, right? So it's ranging between those two. As you can see, if I drop to the 5 minute, you can see that range that's being formed, right? I drew it out on the higher time frame. Cool. So what's going to happen most likely is the open's going to come. It's going to shoot in one of the directions. And then we're going to close on the 4 hour. That's going to confirm the direction that we want to take for the day. Okay? That's how we're going to trade it. And I'm quite confident in that. In that it's probably a bad idea to be taking any trades right now. Let's look at the 1 hour, how it recent closed. To get some more confluence, we had a fail here. Let's look at the higher time frames to get any more pictures. Daily closed nice yesterday, so if I had to guess, we would be going up. Oh no, maybe not. Weekly. I'm actually not sure what direction it's going to go today. The weekly is about to close, actually, so this is the last day of the week. See if there's any news. $6.45. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to be waiting for. All I want today is $200 so I can get my withdrawal. Because you have to get 5 $200 days to get a withdrawal. So all we want is $200. That's it. And then I'm done. Top step. I'll take my withdrawal. We'll switch over to one of these other accounts that I have. Goat or Alpha. That's my email. Trade Solana meme coins. Okay, here. This is the only one I own. is Coons. That's the only one. I mean, that might make an exciting stream actually to like trade like these super trending ones because you just lose money. You know what I mean? Like you just enter and then it rallies up and then you just lose basically. I guess like I guess the rallies could be pretty fucking fast. That I could actually be pretty good at that. Doing this for so long. Because it's super quick. There's probably so much volume going through when they first launch these big ones. There's actually not that much volume. Wait. Oh, maybe there is. There's a decent amount of volume. Yeah. Okay. Okay, never mind. I lied. There's a decent amount of volume. This is the only one I care about. But it's brand new, so it literally just launched at 100K market cap. But we'll trade. We'll actually trade. I don't trade cryptos because it's just like so inconsistent. I actually make money on the NASDAQ, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, you guys are just going to be screaming about different coins, I guess. Wow. Hey, Eric. Yeah. It's still pitch black out, and the market is opening. I woke up at 4 a.m. I'm not going to trust you, man. I already have a coin that just came out. This guy. And I know the developer, so he's not gonna sell on me. So, unlike your coin, he's gonna sell sometime in the new year. So, it's gonna rally for a month. I know you're not a bot. You're spamming like you're a fucking crackhead. Is what you're doing. No bot does that. All right. It's just going to range here. Let me pull up the charts again so anyone jumping in now. They said 40 to 50 foot waves coming to Tofino, this weather system. Did that happen? Yeah, I mean, I'm not Tofino. I'm on the east side of the island. But yeah, there was like a hurricane. It was like just under Category 1 hurricane. So Category 1 is 119 kilometers an hour, and we hit 100. But yeah, it was just normal storm season, I suppose. Serious question: when I get payout, do I just take all the profits out? It depends on the firm. Some firms, if you do that, they'll just breach you because what a lot of firms do is they say once you've gone into so much profit, your drawdown stays static at your starting balance, right? Does that make sense? So when you withdraw, if you withdraw all of it, your maximum withdrawal is 0. So you can't go down at all. So you just blow the account immediately. Some firms have a buffer, right? My fund of futures has a buffer, so that you can't withdraw below that buffer. And then if you ever go below the starting balance, you'll breach, right? That's how it works. Some firms only Top Step only allows you to withdraw half of it. Alpha takes a profit split. Yeah, I don't like it's very to have the auto breach thing is complete bullshit, right? The buffer makes sense. Yeah, Top Step you can only withdraw half of it. So the difference is though, is with Alpha when you withdraw, you get 70% of it, but then they remove 30%. So 30% is deleted. They keep it. You know what I mean? With Top Step, you withdraw 50% of your profits and leave 50%, I believe, unless I'm getting confused. And then my fund of futures, they have a buffer. So you get 100% of it, but you can't withdraw below the buffer. I've not gone to withdraw from GOAT yet. I don't know GOAT. GOAT, I believe. GOAT allows you to withdraw all of it? No. I can't remember. I'm not too familiar with GOAT. They're brand new. Do you think today is bullish or bearish? Yeah, so I had the chart up here. I don't know yet. And I'll be honest with you guys. Some days I don't know. So I'm waiting for the 4 hour. We're waiting for a good 4 hour close because the 2 hour here broke back up. So right now what it's doing is ranging between this level here that drew in the blue line and this level here in the blue line, right? That other level is the 4 hour level, right? So you can see that range. This one's something else, but it's ranging here. Well, you can see, right? Because it gained this, right? It gained that, and it's back within that range. So it's just going to range until we have some confluence, which will be at 6:45, which is the news event. So that's what it's doing. It's waiting until the news, right? This is the range. There's 1 hour. This is a level one on the 1 hour. That's what it is. So you're going to buy it up right here. See? Like, I can tell you guys exactly what happens all the time. See that? Exactly the level. Now, why am I not taking those trades? Because that's retarded. Maybe I shouldn't say bad words. I think that's a woke bad word now. E8 can do full in my experience. Yeah, so E8 is a CFD firm. I trade only on future firms. I own a CFD firm. And I may own a futures firm very soon. E8 is perfectly fine, along with Maven, along with Fivers, along with FTMO. I like Matt L's firms too. I like Top Step. Those are the ones. There's like Funding Pips maybe too. There's like maybe 7 firms I would recommend to people, like being completely non-biased. Like I know I own my own firm too. It says after 30 days. 30 days? Oh, on Top Step. After 30 days of $200 profits, you can withdraw all of them. Let me look up Top Step. Top Step. Because maybe it's for like second withdrawals or something. Because I'm not too familiar with Top Step yet. I got my funded futures first. All the payouts from my funded futures first. Oh, this is a funky song. I want the FAQ. Where's the FAQ? Okay. Okay. Where's my certificate? I never got a certificate. Maybe they got to look for it somewhere. Rules and objectives. Winning. So here you go. Winning 5 days, 200 profits. So that's how you get your. And then I believe you only get half of it, and the other half stays inside. But I might be tripping. I guess maybe I'll tell you after today. No. Okay, those are all boring things. Yeah. Profit target. Where's the freaking thing on the withdrawals? Traders can request a payout up to half of their account balance. See? A winning trade day is counted when a day's net P&L is $200 or more. Yeah? So I need 5. Okay, so wait. You can access 100% of your profits after accumulating 30 winning days. Yeah, there you go. So the issue with that is 30 winning days means not 1 month, right? That doesn't mean a month. That means, first of all, there's only 20 days of trading in a month, 21 on average, right? Because there's some extra ones. 21 days. And let's say you only win $200 50% of the time to make it easy. That's 2 months, right? So you can get all your profits after 2 months. And most traders can't do that. I can. I showed you guys I could on the combine, obviously. I did 2 months in a row straight. Actually, I did. Actually, shit, it'd be 3 months because it's 20, 20, 20, and you need 60 days basically on average, unless you profit every single day, which you won't, right? But I would need 2. So there you go. Okay, so here you go. The open. I suspect it just does some bullshit. I don't know what that means, actually. I have a feeling it's just gonna range again. But I don't want to take such a tight range. Why is spread so high on Maven? It's not. There's no commission on gold, unlike other CFDs. So that's why fees are the same. Oh yes, ChatGPT. That's smart, dude. Do I trade every day? Yeah. Top step or FT mode? Top step I prefer. I trade most days, yeah, unless I'm busy or sleeping in or something, because it's super early. I live in Canada. 5% prop firm. 5%. I'm wondering if you're actually. What do you think about funding traders? I don't know. No experience with them. Personally, I own a CFD firm, so I know how the CFD firms work. I've never traded on CFD firms. I've only traded on futures firms. Swaggy released his firm yesterday. Yeah, well, good luck with that. I'll tell you one thing: influencer firms, they don't have a reason to be a good business, if that makes sense. My case is a little bit differently because I started the business without influence. Like I used to be an influencer and then I stopped. Didn't use the influence. We came up from nothing, right? When you are an influencer launching a business, you have no reason to be good because you can just market. You can just throw fucking, like, you don't even have to market well is the thing. You just have to make a fucking video and people will buy. And then you can just like do anything and people will continue to buy because more people will enter on your channel. You know what I mean? You can just not live up to your promises. Where like running an actual business, you need to have zero denials, right? Otherwise, it'll destroy your business. Like you need an actual high reputation, right? Sophie, I'm a Canadian. I live in Vancouver or Vancouver area. No, Maven won't change the payout time. We're actually profitable. You guys need to understand running a business is balancing the customer's needs with the business needs, right? The business obviously wants to make as much money as possible, right? But the customers, you need to satisfy them so you give them a product they actually like, right? So it's obviously a balance between the two. You have to be stable. And if the business does not make money, then you will scam your customers eventually. If it is not profitable in the long run, you will eventually fuck over your customers somehow, right? So I'm not going to ever make changes that are going to fuck over future customers just to make current customers happy. Make sense? So when people request things, it's all well and good to be like, yeah, I would love to make you happy, but that's going to fuck over future customers, right? And there's very thin margins when you're dealing with this much scale. Like we're quite massive to be humble about it. I'm trading the NASDAQ. So I don't want to enter yet just because there's a news event in 10 minutes, but we're watching this, right? Because we have this range and I want to make sure that we have this 15-minute candle closed and then we don't see any craziness on the news event. A lot of people might think that the orb is a good strategy here, the 15-minute orb. Which it might actually end up working out well today, just based off of how the structure of things are going, right? It's a range. It's going to break out on the open. There's going to be a news event. The news event could be a catalyst for further movement, right? After it switches up, but we'll see. I don't trade orb. What percent of payouts do you deny? 0. We've denied 0 payouts. What a silly question. Like, if we denied any payouts, you would hear about it. That's the thing. If a firm denies payouts, they go under. That's what it is. What is the CME for Forex? It depends on which country you're in. Like the CME is an exchange, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, right? And that's kind of like the regulatory body ish. But you also have like the SEC, right? So the SEC is like the regulatory body. The CME is the exchange, which has to abide by the regulatory body, right? So, and I'm not an expert at this in like the super regulation phase, so I can't tell you too much detail. I can only tell you what I understand, right? I'm an expert in the sense that like this is my business, but I'm not a regulator. I just know I have to follow the rules of what they tell me, right? Um, in the forex space, there's regulatory bodies in each country, right? Some countries do not have one, right? Most of Africa does not have dedicated regulatory bodies. Where I live, BC, there's the BCSC, right? Securities Commission, BC Securities Commission, right? Then there's what's it called? I'm blanking on it. There's like kind of like certificates you can get for each, like CySec is Cyprus security, right? So if you get regulated by CySec or if you get regulated by ASIC, which is Australia, then there's Seashell one. There's ones all everywhere, right? So how Forex prop put you in live market? That's not English. Thoughts on gold? Wait, when can we sell? When can we sell? I don't get it. You can sell it right now? Who cares? They're all shit coins. Every single one of them. What's the main cause a prop firm can restrict a country? Crash out. I'm here to expose you. Okay, go ahead. I'll read out what you say, Crash out. Okay? I'll read out what you say because apparently you're going to expose me. Okay? And we'll make it public too because there's also YouTube watching on this screen and then TikTok watching on this. So I'll read it out so they can hear too. I don't know what you want to expose, but there. Should I show you my live trading profits that I've done on stream? Let me pull it up on my profile here again. But I'll read out anything that you type, as long as it's like not going to get me banned, of course, right? I'm not going to read out any ridiculousness. But anything that I should be exposed for, you should tell me, and then there we go. There you go. Here's my profit from the challenge, right? And then here's the current profit, right? So okay, so Crash Out says answer the R ratio question. I don't know what that means. What question? There's a question above by a different person. What's your average R ratio? I don't use R. I don't use R. Yeah, he's here to waste my time. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm calling him out. He said he would expose me. So he's still here, hasn't exposed me. I make more than that on bet 6365. Okay, good. Are you able to trade profitably though? I mean, do you want me to show you a bigger number? Wait 1 second. Where's my friggin'? I got a bigger number here. There's another one. Is that one happier for you? It's fun, eh? Right. So I'm still waiting to be exposed. Do you think war? Oh, you type war funny, hey? I think people you're not allowed to like type certain. Let's get rid of this thing. Okay. Yeah, you type war funny. Do you think war will affect crypto negatively? I don't know. It's really going to depend on the type of war. If people are sanctioned, crypto will be useful because we're going to be able to move funds around. It will be beneficial in that sense. In terms of crypto being a risky asset, people generally like to put into like the meat and potatoes of the economy, right? Until crypto becomes kind of a safe haven, then it's probably going to be a risky asset. 80% profit. It's funny you come here to tell him you make more than when you're doing nothing with your life. That's funny, Dre. Yeah. He's talking about Crash Out. At least he's here helping people. Yeah, buddy. Thanks. Don't act high and mighty. Crypto is shot. Crash Out, man. I'm still waiting. I wish we had a bigger audience right now. We have a small audience right now. I wish more people could chime in on this. Daniel on YouTube there. Yeah, be quiet. Shh. Shh. You seen what that was. You seen what that was. Don't mention it. That's why I trade on Top Step, so you guys can see my actual profits. Daniel, don't say nothing. That was just for Crash Out. where the people are toxic. Yeah. Where else are you streaming? Oh yeah, I'm on TikTok right now too. Trader.hunter. I'm on YouTube and TikTok right now. All right, Crash Out. Wait. I'm still waiting to get called out. What? It's been like fucking 5 minutes, dude. Or what'd you say? Exposed? You said you're gonna expose me, and then you said I should leave. I should leave and turn off the stream, right? I'm gonna wait. Because I gotta wait anyways. I'm waiting for the market to be clean. He's here to talk nonsense. Yeah. All right, guys. So this is a case where the orb thing might actually make sense because we had that breakout on the open after a range, right? Because people like to do this freaking silly orb thing. I don't know if it's on the bodies or I don't know. They do this silly orb thing, right? It's stupid. It doesn't work. But this might be a day where it does work. So we see news now just released. Let's just refresh this. And that's good for the economy, I guess. I don't know. Something. Who knows? We love you. Hey, bye, Lala. What's up, buddy? Can we risk 2% on the fund to stage your prop from? Yeah, sure. As long as you have defined risk, should be fine. Should be fine. So I'm not going to put those lines on here because people are going to think I'm an orb trader. Right. So I'm not convinced. Right? See that? Can you guys see that on the TikTok? Yeah. I'm not convinced yet. I want to wait. I love waiting for the 4-hour close to get a new picture. So we got another like 10 minutes and then we should be good to go. If we close up here, boom, we're good. We're good and gravy. I had guessed we would be going up on the open, but it wasn't. It was 50-50 to me, basically. So the only reason I guessed it was going up was because I was undetermined on everything else. And yesterday's close was bullish, right? We gained that. That's all. That's the only reason I guessed it was going up, right? So it's not strong enough for me. So we'll keep waiting. Everyone in fucking TikTok's just bashing on Crash Out. Your viewers are high school kids who have no idea what the market is. Market's live. Yeah, well, maybe they might be high school kids, but you know who's not a high school kid? I'm not. I've been doing this 11 years, so maybe I can teach some high school kids like a little bit of beginner stuff, so that when they actually, reach the. Am I rich? Well, what do you mean by rich? My net worth is about 50 million. I don't have that in liquid cash though. So in liquid cash form, no, I wouldn't say I'm rich. But my company is worth about 50 million. So my company is rich that I own, but I can't spend the value of it. So I don't have no Lambos or nothing like that. I do have a nice house that I enjoy though. But hopefully we can teach some high school kids how to actually fucking make something of their lives, right? And then by the time they're my age, they can be better off even. Right? But I don't really care too much about wealth at this point. I rather enjoy sitting in nature. I climb and hike, and those are my hobbies. So, seems early for you. Yeah, it's very early for me. It's pitch black still. Still pitch black outside. I got all the lights on. I'm not sure if you can see no, you can't on the YouTube camera. We got two different cameras. So this is what I was kind of thinking that I might do here is they might sell that off after this level, right? So we didn't want to take the long. I would prefer if it just closes. Oh shit, that's actually on a 4-hour too. I would prefer if it just fucking goes long, so I have a clear direction. But obviously, we don't get preferences in this market, right? Two really great options would be if it closes below here. Oh yeah, that's the sell-off we like. Nature. I'm in the city. No, I'm not. I live on top of a mountain on an island, 3 hours away from the city. I have peacocks in my backyard and 9 acres of land. That's pretty hard to do in the city. Notice how he's ignoring everything I said. You're adding a lot to this stream. It's kind of funny, actually. When you bought the Jaguar as well, what are you driving now? I used to have a Jaguar, yeah. I don't have the Jaguar anymore. I just have the Jeep. Remember you, Day One Hunter. Hey, good to see you, buddy. Yeah. Hunter FX brand is no longer associated with me. That was a insane persona that caused a lot of problems. But good to know your roots, right? I saw your place, dream place for me, in the woods, calm, green, no noisy things. Yeah, man. It's beautiful out here. I love it. It really helps actually with trading to be out in nature because it brings a lot of peace and calms you down. Like I do grounding every day. I have a grounding mat below me too that I'm actually currently touching, right? So it connect. What it does is it's a mat on the floor that is just like I think it's got some sort of like conductive plastic on it, and then it's plugged into the grounding port of the wall, so that it just goes outside, right? So you constantly have your whatever electrons flowing out of you. How much do I weigh? 200 pounds. Well, 195 ish. Most thing I learned from you was put me on Trader Sumo. Yeah, man. Trader Sumo. Trader Sumo is how I learned how to trade. But his trade, like the way he teaches sucks compared to like how I. So he taught me. He came up to me one day because he just liked me, and he taught me for free. And he was really bad at explaining, but it took me like a year to figure out afterwards what he had said. And now I trade like him. I'm a long or short. I'm waiting currently another 5 minutes or so for the 4 hour to close here. I think we're going to be short today now that I've seen that sell off. This looks really, really nice. But I just need to wait a couple more minutes, right? That looked like a really sick. That looks like a really sick fake out on the open, right? So I think we're going to be short. There's news in 7 minutes. Is there more news? Oh yeah, but that's bullshit news. The news was on 6:45 here. Do I have a course? No. No course. I don't sell any education. I give it for free only on stream. I plan to be doing a free academy through the firm as well next year. Any Black Friday sales at Maven? Let me see if I can find it. Here you go. How was that for Black Friday sale? No rug. We're a prop firm that's actually profitable. We don't need to run sales. Hilarious, right? Can we trade word folder news events on Maven? I mean, I don't. Yes and no. You should read the FAQ for your firms. Before you trade on a firm, you should read the FAQ. I mean, in YouTube playlist or something. I mean, course on YouTube playlist. No, I have some stuff from the past. I'm not sure how relevant it is to what I currently do. But you can Hunter Effects on YouTube. They might have some. I think I have a beginner playlist. I'm not sure if it's good or not. Honestly, it's been a while. It's been years. Back when I was a freaking crackhead kid. Whether dudes still play League of Legends? No, I don't play any video games. How many challenges can you buy at one moment? With what? Yeah, I think you taught. I do teach better. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I am a better teacher than Sumo. Sumo is a better trader, though. But we trade the same style. Do we still got Crash out here? Or did he leave? See, look at this. This is just like I'd be back and forth in my mind if this was going like this. I really would like it to close below that. You have to do a new one for us. Yeah, I don't have that sort of time really. I do content on TikTok. All my content's on TikTok now. There are playlists on TikTok. Long form just doesn't make sense anymore in the modern age. People either want to watch like a super long thing, like an hour, where it's like unedited, where you'd like a live stream or a podcast, or 60 seconds. All right, this is gonna be annoying with where it closes, isn't it? Okay, let me pull this in. What do you guys think? Is it gonna be long or short? You really sold all at 92K? Yep. Yeah. Thanks for the flowers. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I get paid in crypto as well, so I got paid again at like a couple weeks later, whatever it was, right? And then I held a little bit more, and then I sold more at like 96 or something. But I'm completely out except for I own this project here. I have Coons. This is the project, right? It's going up. It's a good project, brand new. My buddy owns it. I know he's not going to rug me, so uh, and I'm already up 3x on it, right? So that's what I rolled profits over onto, and I don't have that much crypto honestly, so. Can you merge accounts with Maven? Yeah, you gotta add just contact support. What's your opinion on Tom Hogard? I have no idea who that is. Yeah, it's new. If you want to get in on it, he launched it yesterday. And yeah, it got to Dex Screener, or how do I? I'll just show you how it happened. Pump Fun. I'll show you what happened. Right. So I bought in. I think this was my buy, right? And I just freaking. I own like I own the second. This is my wallet, second largest wallet. I own more than the dev wallet, and then some. I don't know. I don't know who this is. This is a random dude that just liked the project or something. It's not my buddy. But that fucking launched off in like 3 hours, right? 3 hours, and then it got freaking sent to like whatever it was. People took their profits, right? They took their profits, and now people are buying again, right? So there's a good community behind it. There's a Telegram here that people are just fucking spamming in constantly. So this is my buddy. So, anyways, back to trading. Look where the close is. 4 hour. Let's pull it up for you. That's annoying. That's really annoying that they're gonna fucking do another. Do you know Patrick Neal? No, I don't know. You don't know Trader Tom? No. I don't know any gurus. I don't know. This is annoying here. So let's see. So they failed. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen because it just fucking makes it annoying. You know what I mean? So it looks like a range for me. Another range, but it's tight. It's a tight range. And the 2 hour, let me look at the 2 hour here. What is there any levels on the 2? Mm-hmm. This is the range. That's really lame. Not at your picture, come with you. That's just a silly. That's a silliness. Like, do I even want to play that range? That's the question. Just silly. Mm-mm. If you want to know if a trader is legit, he must day trade live stream and you see month's results. Yeah, Daniel, you want to see real quick? Where's my thing? There you go. This was my first attempt on Top Step. It's on my Twitter. I did the same thing with my Fund of Futures. There you go. Month and a half. And then now we are live. All right. Now we're live. Yeah. And it's true, Daniel. That's how you know someone's profitable. Is they show if they were profitable, they would show results on something they couldn't cheat on. Right? So they have to not be associated with it. That's why I don't show you Maven results. I show you Top Step results. Right? I don't want to fuck up my Top Step account because I want to get the withdrawal. I'd much rather go on one of these ones and fuck it up. Should we just fucking YOLO it or what? I got your picture with you. What do you think?
Order filled.
There you go. Let's do that. I don't want to fuck. I don't want to fuck on Top Step. Fuck around on Top Step. But it's like a stupid. But I really want that payout already. Right? Today's the payout day. If I just get $200, right? Well, that working out all right. Maybe I should have just done that on Top Step. Just buy the bottom exactly. So why did I buy the bottom there? Well, quite obvious. Here's the zone. Switch back to Top Step. Boom. And then we're just gonna sell the tops. That's it. So am I still waiting? Let's look at the 1 hour, something that's closed. Or the 15, something that's closed. Last forever. Oh yeah, look at the coons go. Yeah, boy. I hope and I will do the same, but with Maven. Yeah, buddy. Daniel, yeah. Not confident in own trades? No, it's not that I'm not confident in my trades. It's that this is a stupid range to be trading, and I want to make an entertaining content. So I'm buying on an account I don't care about, which is alpha. But I want to get I'm one day away from. I would take the payout just so that I can say, "Hey, ching, I got the payout," right? And then I'll do it again. I like to do minimums, right? I want to keep doing minimum, right? That's all I do. That's how I trade. Do the minimum shit. Okay, let's go back here because I don't give a fuck about that one anymore.
Up next, I got some music straight out of the early 2000s. The Signing First.
How does it affect LeBron's legacy? Oh, Jesus. Talk about basketball? What are your thoughts on Bitcoin correction? Will it retrace 20%? It's very common in bull markets for a flash crash of 10 to 20%. Yes. So if Bitcoin dives down, I'd love to buy some more. I've got a little bit of cash on the sidelines waiting. A little bit. But the reality is, all I have right now is Coons. This is all I own because it's brand new. 100,000 market cap. Super small. Reject off the 5. Our best CEO was zero flashy. Yes, Omar. We're not flashy at all here. That's how we run Maven. With peace and honor. How much money in Coons I have? 10 grand. No, not 10 grand. Wait, let me see. I'll tell you right now. $7,500. 10 grand Canadian. Meme is so dangerous, but gives so big. Exactly. Yeah. Meme coins are dangerous. Totally. I agree. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy here, and then I'm gonna buy here and then buy here because it might be buying it up. To see how fast that was, that's why I added one, right? Just because, just see how it's just a new nuanced thing that you start to learn when you see a little clip like that. You know that it's going to get bought up sometimes, right? It might be wrong still here. It might come down and still fill them, but there's a really high chance just based off of the little pump up there that I just bought. So, but we can still fill these perfectly fine. But a close like that is a good chance it comes up now. And I didn't mind averaging in. So you see how that worked. I'm not sure if you guys see that, but I don't suggest you do that because you're going to FOMO in until you have experience. When you go live, if I'm live, it's on roughly around this time. I do have a meeting in 20 minutes, actually, I think. So it's based around my meetings generally. I got a meeting in 20 minutes, so I'll have to go soon. But so I'm not going to be able to take any actual trades on Top Step today, probably. Maybe later in the day, actually, after I've got a few meetings. Maybe maybe in the afternoon.
Order filled.
Close that. A lot of times I'll front run my own orders because I'll see a little like bump up like right before the order because I know everyone else is buying at the same price. So if I see it bump right before my order, I'll just buy and then close my order. And I do that like fucking like 25% of the time because the markets are so crazy. And then what we do here now that we've actually had some position, we want to see 15 minutes going to close pretty soon. So it looks like they're buying it up based off that close. It does look like they're going to buy it up off that. Maybe. We'll see. If they buy it up, then I can let it run a little bit longer. But I do want to average out now, right? Does that make sense? I want to start getting out. Now I'm going to take one out so I can lower my risk, right? Now that I have a safer position. And this is how you manage your trades live. This is why I'm able to be profitable every day, is because I'm able to manage the trade live. So, like, just in case it dives down again, I'm going to pick up another, right? And then I'll do the same position, but I'll be lower average entry. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes here. Let's see. This 15 is going to have to close 30 seconds. So if it does dive down now, then we know that it's going down based off that close. But right, so that went down. So we don't like that. We don't like that for longs, rather. But that's perfectly all right. 15 doesn't really mean too much shit. Actually, let's reevaluate. Let's look at the higher time frames again, so we don't get too caught up on the lower time frame closes. Right? What happened? We closed bearishly. So what that's going to mean is probably going to be bought up here, right? So we're actually probably going to want to buy here still, because that's the range, and then we'll maybe do another down here. And they'll add more at some certain points, but these are the levels of our interest. Right, let's just do the one. That looks like the range. Coin name? This is not a coin. It's the NASDAQ. It's hilarious how like people just don't even understand that there's a stock market right now. It's like everything is fucking shit coins. Here's a shit coin. Brand new. You should buy it. Probably. prop firms do trade. This is Alpha. Top Step, I'm currently funded. Go, I'm funded. My funded futures, I was funded, and then I blew the account. And then I have my own as well, which is Maven. My team's in Greece right now, and they're telling me all about it. Friggin' listen to Roy Jones Jr. Yeah, dude. My team's in Greece right now, and they're telling me about how there's like tangerine trees like everywhere. You just pick tangerines. Right, so let's de-risk again.
Order filled.
Actually, it's probably better for me to just flatten it. Take like it's not we're not trading today really. The ranges are stupid. You could okay, if you guys want to trade today, you trade the range. Right, here's the range. Right? Until we get a 4-hour candle that makes sense, which will be actually the 9 a.m. candle might be significant. But we made $2.50 today. Sweet. Yeah, that's really lame. I don't want to risk anything that I don't need to, especially going into a meeting. Oh, which are your favorite and why? Prop firms. Top Step I like is fine. Top Step would be my favorite futures firm currently. I own a CFD firm. My favorite CFD firm is my own, Maven. Right. But and why? Top Step seems simple. I don't like things that are complicated. I don't want extra rules and shit. I know that I can trade well, so I don't care how difficult it is. My funded futures took too long for some, like it took me too long. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's the branding. Alpha has a 70% profit split, which is kind of weird. Go has some weird funded rules that doesn't make sense to me. So like you have to trade for like you need 10 days. I don't know. You need like $120. I don't know, per day for 10 days. And I don't get it. There's a minimum. I don't know. They all have some weird things. Does Top Step push you to live account? Nobody does until later. Nobody starts you on live, but some of them have lives. Yeah. Yeah, so here, I'm going to pull this down and I'm going to tell you guys what to do today. So you can see this is why, so on the open, right, it just fucking ranged, right? On the open, it just ranged, right? Why? Because I'll show you. Ignore the big lines, right? I'm going to show you why it ranged on the open, first of all, is because, shit. Okay. So on the open, we had this bearish candle here that they were retesting this on the lower half, but the 1 hour closed the 1 hour closed back within, right? So they were retesting those levels. So that was the rejection off the 4 hour, right? So they came up, started rejecting off the 4 hour, but the 1 hour closed back within here and gained this, right? So that was the range on the open, okay? Now we're doing a bigger range, right? Failed to gain that. Same thing. But this is the untested level down here, right? So they're going to do the same thing on a bigger range now. So you can buy down here if you want. Might make sense. Something like that, you know? And then DCA down here. This is what I would do, honestly. Maybe buy here, DCA here. I don't want to trade while I'm in meetings, though. So, Maven giveaway, never. No, we don't do giveaways anymore. Giveaways are scammy. They're annoying and scammy, and they attract terrible customers. Customers who will complain about not winning on their free giveaway. You know what I mean? Like, people who compete in giveaways are they're more likely to cause problems, and we give the things to them for free, which is funny. So, and that's just the data. Like, I'm just not saying nothing, but that's what happens. That's true. That's why I'm Maven. Nice. Thanks, Daniel. And traders launch later. Try to stick to bigger ranges so they don't feel cluttered. Yeah, I don't do ranges too much unless they are bigger. This I could take, right? You see how it's buying it up there on the level, obviously, right? I could take this range. I'm just going to be going into a meeting now, so I don't want to be sitting in it. So this is what I would do. Play this back and forth, right? Until you have a 2-hour candle close beyond either side. And then you take the trend. Yeah, Big X. Maybe I got one phase challenges or just two? Both, yeah. Chill Santa thoughts. All coins are shit coins, and they're probably going to rug you. The only reason that I'm in this one is because it's my buddies, and he's not going to rug me. Okay? He's going to sell sometime next year. Okay? So I know when I know the project's going to last at least a few months. All right? People are just fucking FOMOing in. How many micros do you use? I start with one pretty much always. I trade minimums, guys, minimums. And that's what you should do. Like, the whole point of this stream is to teach you guys how to be profitable, right? And I trade minimums. This is the funded account now, so there's not too much trade data yet. But this is how I trade, right? And I'm able to take losses. I add average in, but if the trend starts going against me and like confirmed against me, then I close. And that's when I take a loss, right? So this was one trade loss, right? Basically, I think I lost 400, and then I made a trade back, and it was a profit. So something like that. Meow. I said this. All right, look at that, buying it up on the level I said in. It's pretty obvious when you see these things. Like, all it is fucking all this is. Like, you guys, all you got to do is look at 4-hour untested candle bodies, and you guys are gonna fucking know the levels to a dot every single time, right? Because when you look at 5-minute, that looks retarded, right? But it's same with this here too. Like, why did that reject there? 4-hour, boom. Why did it bounce here? Look. Why did it bounce there? 4-hour. Why not minis? I just do whatever the smallest is. I don't know. I like the smallest. It gives me more room and freedom, right? Especially when, like, your drawdown on futures is only $2,000, right? So if I use the minimums and I average in, then sometimes my drawdown is substantially higher, right? Sometimes it's a few $100. I want to be able to lose a couple times and not blow the account, right? Anyways, guys, that's a stream. I got to go before my meeting, all right? Thanks for watching. Is there a Maven account where you can check the commissions and spread? Check on the Discord, discord.gg/Maven. There's something there. Yeah. Ciao.